All right, so I wanted to go ahead and take a quick look at Bitcoin. It's been a little while since I was on here. I apologize, but I'm back, baby. So Bitcoin is obviously back as well. Now, we had this downwards channel, downwards consolidation, lower lows, lower highs, all the way to this major support, right? Major support. So price action got pushed all the way down. We swept the lows, reclaimed it, and then since then it broke out of this dynamic resistance decisively, and it went right to, as you can see, this 382, which is from my trend base fib extension. So if you were to grab this tool down here, swing low to swing high, you'll see it pretty much lines up exactly where Bitcoin is currently. Now, where's it going next? Where's it going next? I think this might be it for now, but to be honest, the way how Bitcoin is currently moving, I would not be surprised if it went up and hit this golden pocket, which we have right here. Now, this would be a very technical level, and it would seem to kind of make sense because this is one of the previous highs of the last runs. If it does break through this, I can see it basically sweeping these highs, going up, grabbing some liquidity, hitting this golden pocket, failing, coming back down before retesting this 382, right? So that's what I can see. The price action is very fun to watch actually, right? I kind of enjoy watching this price action. If we go ahead and zoom in, we can see it went right up, hit the 382 pretty much exactly. And now it's looking like it's starting to retrace a little bit. Now, if we go to the Binance chart, I have a few more drawings pulled up here. So before, this is the point of control of the range, obviously blasted past it like it was nothing. Once again, broke out of this dynamic trend, went through the point of control, went through the value area high, went through this previous high, and it doesn't really seem like there's anywhere else for it to really stop besides this point of control up here, which was from this range. So we took the trend based let's see here, fixed range volume profile, my bad. So yeah, we took the fixed range volume profile tool and pretty much just pulled it from here to here to see how much volume, where the highest amount of volume was, and it lands right there on that yellow line. And right now, the value area low of this range, we're pretty much at it. We blasted through it, so it's hard to see, but it's right here. So it only makes sense to really see this push up a little bit more, but based on this ascending channel, this massive ascending channel, you can see this dashed line in the middle kind of acting as support and resistance too as well, right? A little dynamic resistance, dynamic support. You can see price reacted here, came down, reacted here, failed below it, back tested it as resistance, back tested it again, back tested it one more time, blasted through, and it's kind of testing that area too as well, right? So remember on the Coinbase chart, what I have pulled up here is the 382, right? Which is right there, and you can see I have the massive channel drawn too as well. So this is starting to become a little confluence area, and what that really means is just that the more confluence you have, the harder it will be for price to break through it, right? So no matter if you're going up or going down. So right now, with what's going on with Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little retracement, but there's a lot of support here, right? It just broke through this very strong resistance. Now that's support. It broke through this resistance. That's support. It also broke through the value area low resistance. So that's also support. So what I'm expecting is for price to really consolidate up here just a little bit more. It might try to do a swing failure pattern and come back in. If it does end up pushing all the way back down here and closing below these lines, especially this purple line, a lot of people are going to go short, right? I think that's pretty much what happened before. A lot of people went short thinking that it just did a little swing failure. If you could zoom in right here, a lot of people probably went short, put their stops somewhere around here. Price pushed up, Shorts started to get liquidated or close their positions, which is essentially just a buyback. So then more buying pressure pushing the price up, pushing it up, and now we're basically where we're at right now. So let's just go ahead and keep an eye on Bitcoin and just see exactly what it wants to do. No one really knows, but that's why when price is very low, you always want to buy at support. When price is high, you want to sell at resistance, right? Because even if you bought here at support, bought down here, support, bought down here, support, bought down here, let's just say you kept on DCAing, right now you're in the profits, right? So it is all about risk management, knowing when to buy. I wouldn't really recommend buying right now. It's best to just wait it out. See how the price action will play out over the next few hours. See what it does in the next few hours in terms of the Asian market when they wake up, in terms of the New York Stock Exchange when that opens up tomorrow. We just got to see how Bitcoin reacts and how the market reacts to everything too as well. So right now, just keeping an eye on this. And yeah, we're gonna see if price closes below this high, if this was just a major liquidity grab, and if price happens to come back down and tap this level again, back test it, that'll be a great entry trigger to go short. And then we're gonna just have to make sure that it has enough selling pressure to go through this major support, also go through this point of control, continue to move down, and then possibly end up testing this dynamic resistance as support before then moving higher. That's what I'm thinking could play out. That's my idea, that's the plan. But for right now, I'm just on the sidelines and waiting for everything else to just play out. A lot of alts look like they want to move. For instance, if we go down to XTZ, it's been kind of dormant throughout this whole entire price action. So if we go ahead and zoom out, you see it didn't really move much. XTZ seems like a project that's just kind of solidified themselves as, just like a OG in the space. They've been around for a very long time. They got a lot of sponsorships. They're on the Formula One cars. They're just doing their thing, and they're not a bad project. So I do expect to see this project start to move at some point here. And if it does, we could pull our fibs and you can basically see exactly where it'll most likely end up trading. So that's one plan. I see another coin that hasn't really moved much, obviously XRP, but the lawsuit is kind of holding it down. Sand finally started to make some moves, but still kind of early. You wouldn't really want to get in now unless you're just holding. Let's just say you want to keep on adding to your sandbags. You can do so because price is very low overall, right? Like, look how much it came down. So that's what you have to do sometimes, is just zoom out. And then someone might say, oh my god, I don't want to buy this because price just moved up so much. Yeah, it kind of did, but the reality of the situation is it can possibly go up almost 2,000% to the previous highs, right? It's like 20x. So in reality, it didn't really move that much. If you don't want to be greedy, it's still a great buying opportunity if you're looking to DCA and hold long term. But yeah, keep scanning the markets, keep seeing what didn't really move much. ICP made a nice impulse move up. Reclaim this level. I can expect it to then go ahead and attack this dynamic resistance right here. I'm doing something like that. But anyway, just gonna keep on looking at the charts here. Bitcoin is obviously the one that's in control. Bitcoin dominance finally above 50%. It's been quite some time, almost 4 years. So let's just see how this all plays out. Once again, thank you for joining. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to leave in the comments a project or a crypto that you'd like me to analyze. All right.